What if your next partnership call boosted revenue by 400%? What if I told you that the competitor you fear most could hand you a 400% revenue increase in the next 18 months? What if that same threat could transform you from a commodity provider fighting for scraps to a luxury market leader commanding premium prices? Stay with me for the next few minutes and I'll reveal the 8 partnership multipliers that turned my most feared competitor into my most profitable ally. You'll discover why 70% of world trade flows through partnership, why Microsoft generates 95% of its revenue through partner relationships, and most importantly, how one seemingly absurd phone call in a Manchester Starbucks changed everything for my business. I'm David White, and I've spent 4 decades building businesses and partnerships that don't just grow revenue, they elevate entire companies to luxury market tiers where price sensitivity disappears and customer loyalty becomes generational. Picture this, 2015, Manchester Starbucks. My phone buzzes with what I was convinced was a prank call. The CEO of my biggest competitor wanted to meet. My first instinct, hang up and order another flat white. My second thought, this has to be some elaborate scheme involving overpriced coffee and corporate espionage. I almost didn't go to that meeting after all. This was the company that had been undercutting our prices for 2 years, stealing our clients, and making my life miserable. Why would I want to sit across from the person who was actively trying to destroy my business? But curiosity got the better of me. I showed up. I was expecting either a buyout offer or some kind of corporate warfare disguised as pleasantries. Instead, what I discovered was a CEO facing the exact same challenges I was. Razor-thin margins, price wars that benefited no one, and a market that was commoditizing both our services. Here's what happened next that changed everything. That absurd meeting led to a strategic partnership that didn't just boost our revenue by 400% in 18 months. It completely transformed our positioning from commodity providers to luxury market leaders. We went from competing on price to commanding premium pricing in the prestige tier. But more importantly, it taught me something that would reshape my entire approach to business. The companies you fear most often hold the keys to the markets you want to enter. So this is phase 3 of our growth journey. We've moved beyond basic positioning and conversion optimization, and now we're entering advanced growth mechanics, the strategies that separate the companies fighting for market share from those creating entirely new luxury market categories. Here's the counterintuitive truth that most CEOs miss. Your biggest threat can become your greatest asset for accessing high-end, discerning clientele who value exclusivity over price points. Reid Hoffman, LinkedIn's founder, said starting a company is like leaping off a cliff and building a plane as you drop. But here's what he also noted. You can share parts with others jumping from the same cliff. The numbers tell the story, and they're more compelling than most business leaders realize. 75% of world trade flows through partnerships and alliances. Strategic partnerships contribute to 28% of high maturity companies' revenue, compared to just 18% from paid search. 95% of Microsoft's revenue flows through its partner companies, with structured alliance management achieving 80% success rates, while ad hoc approaches only achieve 20% success. High-growth brands are 3 times more likely to use marketing partnerships as part of their strategy. But here's where it gets really interesting. Through my 4 decades of building businesses and partnerships, I've identified 8 multipliers that turn these relationships into empire-building engines. So multiplier number 1, the competitor collaboration paradox, where you transform market threats into luxury assets through strategic alliances that elevate both brands to prestige positioning. This isn't about playing nice with competitors. It's about recognizing that 2 premium brands can command higher prices together than either could achieve alone. Multiplier 2, the expertise exchange economy. share domain specialization to gain access to affluent customer networks and premium distribution channels built over decades. When you combine your expertise with a partner's established relationships, you're not just adding capabilities, you're multiplying market access. Multiplier 3, the distribution amplification engine. Access established trusted networks serving discerning clientele who value relationship-based recommendations over mass marketing. This is about quality over quantity, reaching the right people through the right channels. Multiplier 4, the risk redistribution model. Share investment risks while amplifying upside potential in high-stakes premium market entry. Instead of betting everything on your own expansion, you're spreading risk while maintaining full upside potential. Multiplier 5, the credibility transfer protocol. This is where you can leverage established authority and industry recognition to fast-track your brand's entry into luxury market segments. Borrowing credibility isn't a weakness, it's strategic intelligence. Multiplier 6, the innovation acceleration catalyst. Transform partnership meetings into treasure troves of cutting-edge ideas and bespoke product innovation for discerning customers. The best partnerships don't just share resources, they create possibilities. Multiplier 7, the market intelligence network. Use strategic partners to gain early insights into emerging luxury trends and ultra-high net worth customer behaviors. Your partners become your early warning system for market shifts. Multiplier 8, the compound growth generator. Build systems where each successful premium partnership becomes a stepping stone to even more exclusive, high-value relationships. This is how empires are built, one strategic relationship at a time. Now, these 8 multipliers form the foundation, but premium market entry requires sophisticated execution. Through building several 7-figure businesses and working with luxury brands like Cartier and enterprise clients like Adobe and IBM, I've learned that practical strategies consistently outperform theoretical frameworks. Let me share what I've discovered about why 70% of partnerships fail. They focus on the wrong metrics. Most partnerships are built around cost reduction or resource sharing. Premium partnerships are built around value creation and market elevation. The companies that implement these multipliers don't just grow revenue, they ascend to entirely new market tiers where price sensitivity disappears and customer loyalty becomes generational. Here's a critical distinction that separates the winners from the wannabes. While competitors fight over price-sensitive customers, smart CEOs access affluent segments through collaborative relationships that elevate everyone involved. This isn't about sharing profits. It's about expanding into premium territories where margins are higher, customers are more loyal, and your brand commands respect rather than competing on price. The partnership multiplier framework challenges the typical zero-sum mindset in business. While most CEOs build moats around their businesses, the smartest build bridges to premium market segments through strategic competitor collaboration. The difference between competing for market share and creating new luxury market categories lies in strategic partnership execution. The strategies I've developed through 4 decades of premium market experience can accelerate your journey to the prestige tier where true wealth is built. But here's what I want you to understand. These aren't just theoretical concepts. These are battle-tested strategies that have transformed commodity businesses, real businesses, into luxury market leaders. The complete framework I've developed includes the 4 fatal partnership patterns that cause 70% of luxury market partnerships to fail. The Premium Partnership Success Protocol for systematic evaluation and implementation, and the Partnership Architecture Framework for engineering approaches that maximize prestige positioning. I've also created the 90-day Premium Partnership Playbook with tools and templates for building authority-enhancing, revenue-multiplying generic templates. They're the exact frameworks I've used to build partnerships with luxury brands and enterprise clients. If you want to dive deeper into these partnership multipliers, then continue this conversation at my Substack, which is theauthorityfigure.substack.com. And you'll find premium levels of additional content, including the complete partnership architecture framework and my 90-day premium partnership playbook. So if you're ready for personalized guidance on your premium market entry, you can book a complimentary authority assessment call at a time that suits your schedule via my Calendly. There are limited slots. These ensure focused, valuable discussions where we'll explore partnership opportunities specific to your industry and growth objectives. Remember, this content was crafted by a CEO for CEOs. It's designed to help you save time and increase profits through these proven strategies. The returns can be significant even if you implement just one of these suggestions today. That absurd phone call in Manchester could be waiting for you right now. The question is, will you answer it?